DAngelo, a name we haven't heard of in years because he hasn't dropped an album in a couple years, is having a versus battle, but we don't know who his opponents are.
You was snoozing in your nightgown. 1 2 1 2. How that mic sound? My OGs only got a Facebook. Only pictures of their kids on their Facebook. Can't even see how they face look. We was forced to make it shake, boy. We ain't crooks. Cause ain't no halfway crooks. You throw jabs.
It's just DAngelo versus friends.
So first of all, you said opponents. Is DAngelo that prolific that he can battle two people at one time?
I think DAngelo only has 2 albums.
DAngelo ain't battling nobody.
3.
He about to get on stage, do his hit singles, call the niggas up that he helped write, and it's gonna be a kumbaya sing along. You're not battling nobody, bro. Don't end friends me.
DAngelo, I don't feel like is that prolific of an
He's
artist.
not.
But the songs he got, I want to hear.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
Where my nigga Maxwell at?
I
Maxwell versus
feel like
D'Angelo?
Maxwell is at least one of the people he's battling.
One of the friends?
One of the friends.
I think Maxwell dubbed that line and said, "Get the fuck off my phone."
I think the reason why they're calling it DAngelo versus friends is because he's just going to get up there and duet with a few people. Maxwell maybe being one of them.
Nah.
You don't think so?
DAngelo,
Music Soul Child.
Music Soul Child would be fire. But Music Soul Child will also wash DAngelo in a battle.
Exactly.
Did Babyface already do a?
Yes.
Yeah,
Teddy Riley.
He was in the beginning.
Okay. Brian McKnight.
No. He has not done one.
Yo, Brian McKnight get up there and start going crazy.
1, you like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, girls is plain to see. DAngelo versus Anthony Hamilton.
That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Battle of the Raspies. Anthony Hamilton versus Live Jennings.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
The
I need a
Raspies
glass
and
of I need a glass
The
of water
Raspies and the
already.
Struggle Beards.
I need a glass of water already.
They do that versus. I gotta sponsor it, fam. I gotta sponsor it. I'm sorry. I got to sponsor that shit, dog.
Dasani can sponsor that one.
You know how they had the last verse with Ashanti and Keisha Cole sponsored by Doritos? Let a dapper man sponsor this next struggle beer face ass niggas versus. I got the butters and the oils in the trunk right now. What's up, man?
Struggle beer champions right there.
Listen, Swiss, holla at me, dog. I told you last time my DJ is set. That's cool. I'll bring the butters and the oils, dog. Everybody get right.
We don't think any females will make a. I'm sorry, any women?
Any
will
women
show up to?
Didn't somebody say Angie Stone? I think somebody said.
I said that.
See Angie.
Get Floetry back. Marsha Ambrosia.
Marsha Ambrosia.
Damn.
Ambrosius.
I was gonna say Chrisette Michelle, but I don't know if she's made it
I
back
thought
out
that,
of her,
but she's
out of her Trump thing.
Nah.
I don't know.
It's a weird one right there. Her. Probably bring in some newer people. You know
I was about to say that probably clash generation wise, but
it would for sure. But you know,
they really do need to focus on trying to get some of these newer artists to do the versus battles, man. Because I feel like the retro part of it is starting to run dry.
Yeah, it is.
And
A
so
little bit.
I would like to see more newer artists. Because like Ashanti, Keisha Cole was a nice blend, right? Because Keisha Cole still make music. Ashanti's still trying.
Still trying. She's on vacation, bro.
So, you know,
Chill
they're
out.
somewhat relevant. If you can keep pushing back that way, though, I don't want to keep seeing Teddy Riley's. I don't want to keep seeing E40s. Like, it's cool to come out like that, but eventually I'd like to see it evolve.
Yeah, for crying out loud, it's season 2. Change it up. Respectfully.
we got to see one though. 50 versus Ja.
That's never going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to be
50 versus Ja or 50 versus
We can
Game.
do Tribe
It's gonna
versus
happen.
Outkast, though. I'll be here for that.
You said what?
We can get Tribe versus Outkast for sure.
Or is it going to be 3-6 versus
See,
Outkast?
I've had my notes for the longest. There was a conversation.
3-6 will get swept.
Never mind. I'm not even going to bring that up right now.
Yeah. Outkast, they'll get
Yeah,
swept.
yeah, you're right.
3-6 versus Wu-Tang. Oof.
That's not, no.
No?
No.
Well, you know he's got the New York bias.
3-6 versus 8 Ball.
And MJG.
Oh, 3-6 is going to wash 8 Ball and MJG.
Yeah, but why not 3-6 and
UGK.
Wu-Tang? So who would you want Wu-Tang to go against then?
Nobody. There's just too many
3-6
of
versus
them.
UGK.
Nah, 3-6 and
Wu-Tang
UGK.
got 2 or 3 albums.
Wu-Tang has Do we count the Martin Shkreli album?
That's what I'm saying, fam. Wu-Tang has too many niggas as a whole.
It is like 10
and it's not
niggas.
even okay. Yes, I do have a New York bias. Okay, but I fucks with the South. But there's too many niggas in Wu-Tang to dice that up.
So if we limit it down to Wu-Tang collabs only, no solo shit. Wu-Tang collabs only.
Versus all of 3-6.
But all of 3-6 is not as extensive as only Wu-Tang collabs.
That's a fact.
That's too many limitations, dog. That's too many.
That is kind of crazy.
That's moving the goalposts.
You got to give them a whole limitation.
What?
Yeah,
to say you can only use the music that y'all niggas did together. That's not that big of a deal.
Yes, it is.
Why would we allow? Okay, so then if Outkast competes, are you going to allow solo Andre 3000 verses?
Because it's only two of them. It's only two of them.
Fuck no, that doesn't
It's only
count.
two of them. It's only two of them.
No, that doesn't count.
It's only two of them.
That does not count.
Yes, it does. Compared to Wu-Tang, who has
Outkast might have 20 amongst the group.
the group
That's what I'm saying.
and another 20 individually. Well, not 20 individually.
That's why.
Yes.
That's
20
why
individually.
Okay, 10
Andre's
individually.
solo shit shouldn't count.
But Speaker Box and The Love Below counts as Outkast together.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think they got 20. As a group.
Collab joints only. I keep hitting my fucking nose and shit on this joint.
You ain't used to it. Yeah, it's cool. G-Unit versus Dipset.
I'll be here for that.
So Lloyd Banks.
Oh, but Lloyd
that's
ain't
the
coming
question.
back though. He don't even fuck with Lloyd Banks. He don't even fuck with Banks.
For
And
a
that was
versus, for a versus bag?
other than 50, Lloyd was the only nigga I really fucked with out of G-Unit.
You ain't fuck with Young
I
Buck?
wasn't Yayo. No, Buck sucked.
Young Buck was.
Buck sucked.
Stop it.
Yayo could rap.
Young Buck
but
got
Buck
some.
sucked.
Young Buck had some hits.
had a hit.
Having a hit doesn't mean you can rap.
Shorty Wanna Ride?
And what else?
Money in the
And
Bank?
what, the verses sucked on Shorty Wanna Ride.
Yeah, the verses- that
the
wasn't-
hook was hard as fuck.
That wasn't a
but
song.
the
That was a Lil
verses
Scrappy
sucked.
song.
But he was on it.
I thought that was Buck's song. I thought that was Buck featuring Scrappy.
No, that's Scrappy
it was-
featuring
it
Buck.
was Scrappy featuring
Oh, that wanna ride with me.
But
we can
Lil
get
Scrappy
you.
was signed to Young Buck or some shit, wasn't he? Wasn't that like G-Unit South or some shit?
G-Unit South.
I think that was a thing.
Niggas love taking their label and adding South on the end of that shit. We gonna start back at the bus South when we go to
'cause
Florida.
Game was G-Unit West.
Fuck out of here.
Jesus.
He said it.
He said it because it sound nice. Wasn't no
He ain't saying
official
that shit
G
no more. He's
West.
saying G-U not.
Yeah, G.U. not. G.U. get the goodbye.
Yikes. Any other verses we want to talk about? We
Hell
want to
no.
talk any more about DAngelo?
Why DAngelo?
How does it feel?
I think they running low. Or does that mean that they're running low on competitors?
I don't think they're running low. I just think certain people they're calling are not taking the time out of their schedule to do that.
But what schedule? What the fuck are you doing?
Niggas are spending time with
Not
their kids.
touring. See, this is the thing, man. For a lot of people who don't understand how these niggas make their money, it's not off of streams. It's not off of album sales. They make their money off of touring.
I don't know.
They
The
did
amount
not-
of streams that they get after these versus battles has to be
They
tremendous
did
enough for
not
them to get a
completely
bag.
overhaul the way that people get paid off of streams since COVID.
No, that's
And
a
we
fact.
know pre-COVID that the main thing that these motherfuckers was crying about was how they get paid off of streaming content.
It's gonna be a
It's
forever
really low
conflict.
per
hasn't-
stream.
It has not changed.
But
Has not changed.
but
If they're making money, it's nowhere near what they were making touring. At
my thing is, if there's, let's just say 500,000 people that watch your verses and then they go, oh, I do miss this song, and then they start listening to the songs a couple times over throughout the next week,
No,
you got millions
there's
of
definitely
streams.
been a spike in around verses and stuff like that with people's streams. What I'm saying to you is not just the artists, but the record labels and the production companies use the touring money to pay back their expenses for getting the album out there. For
Now,
marketing
tour money
and all that
is
other shit.
completely
the tour
different
money is on
than-
another
yeah,
level.
it is.
These niggas
It
are
is.
not touring.
But the
so if you're
verses-
not touring, what the fuck are you doing?
But the verses
Building
is
onto the
a
crib.
cash
Yeah,
grab.
get the fuck out of
Maxwell
here.
Versus
building
is a,
his
is a
studio.
cash grab for sure.
But
1,000%.
that's my point.
You're getting at least 6 figures from a versus.
If you're not gonna if you're not gonna tour, how else are you going
Okay.
to stay in people's consciousness?
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Why wouldn't you do it?
yeah,
You talking about you too good, so you gonna give up a check so that you don't have to be.
has to be a 6-figure check.
Come on,
now
man.
you got to give some of that to your label and whoever, but a
You
6-figure
y'all
check
out
at
here
least.
talking about all the $70K for a feature, $80K for a feature. Well, nigga,
And then once
How
they
about 100K
once they
for a
clear
versus
everything
battle?
up, they're definitely doing a versus tour probably.
Yeah,
oh, I believe it.
this is definitely
believe
going
it.
on the road.
Once panoramic starts going around,
So
and once it
pandemonium.
clears up,
Yeah.
versus tour with some older acts, but you know it's happening.
Thanks for watching another Back of the Bus Squad episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Want to check out another episode related to this? Go ahead and click that video to the left.
And if you want to catch up on some of our other episodes, make sure you click the playlist below.